Hello. Hello and welcome to Drakenmemoria. Yeah, sorry. Drakenmemoria. Yay! What is Drakenmemoria, you may ask? Well, it's usually about Dungeons and Dragons, but tonight, if you know the name of the software that's in the middle of the screen, if you recognize that logo, you'll know that tonight is our map making stream. Yay! I know. Not everyone enjoys it. But nevertheless, it's what we're doing. So that's it. That's all there is to it. For me, map making is usually about Dungeons and Dragons, but let's be honest, it's not always. It doesn't always have to be about Dungeons and Dragons. It can be about any other game system you have. You could be playing Pathfinder and needing a map. Here you go, map. So could just be for relaxing, could be for fun, could be because you're writing a novel, could be because you are writing short story, because you want to impress your friends, because you have really active imagination and you sort of want to order it, place it better. Well on. Map making. Map making can be about a lot of things, and it can absolutely be about something else than Dungeons and Dragons. So, no matter what it is for you, it's gonna be that. But for me, I'm completely honest, it's probably Dungeons and Dragons. So, what are we doing tonight? We are going over the old maps we've made because we've changed the legend a little bit. So with that in mind, there need to be sorry, usually I don't not this close to it anyway. Yeah, what was I saying? We're revisiting the old maps, mainly because the legend needed to be remade, but also with things we've done and consideration we've had, I think there was a little bit of retouching the some maps that needed to happen. Yeah. Made them more believable, made them a bit more real. Yeah. So, here we are. This is the first map that we've made on this channel. And we've been retouching it. Mainly redoing the roads a little bit, cleaning it up. And if you were there last episode, you'll remember that we had a lot of problem. Apparently it's something that takes a lot out of the software roads, because it kept crashing. Hard crash. You just quit crash. But we're over that now. We are retouching the forest because honestly, I was looking at the forest and it felt like a map that I made when I was in high school and being bored out of my mind. Um, Sorry. I don't remember why I was bored when I was in high school. I've always enjoyed learning, but I did have time. And being dyslexic, of course, I was usually slower than everyone else to finish something, but I did have free time from time to time. Usually before class started and things like this. So, or during breaks, or if I understood really well what was being taught. Uh, so at the end of classes, when I knew that no matter what, I'd have to do the homework home, I wouldn't be able to advance much in class. I think this is when, for me, most of this was done at home. Drawing maps, losing myself in my imagination. Alright. I like how he changed the maps, but I feel like the road is too close to the path at all times. So I feel like I should probably not always make it like this. I know it sort of gives an interesting excuse for everything to be the way it is, but at the same time people in the Middle Ages didn't exactly always like the forest. Why didn't they like the forest? Well, simply put, it was the forest. It was mysterious. It was strange. It was weird. A lot of mythical creatures living there. You could find fantastic creatures. You could find horrifying creatures. So, people would prefer staying away from forest as much as they could. That being said, they also knew that they needed the forest for many things, like hunting. So it was a bit of a odd relationship between forest and everything else. They liked being close, but not too close. Why did I take those two trees out? Well, because I want to make a lost path. Was it 7? Yeah, it was 7. All right. So yeah, people had a strange relationship with the forest. They needed it, but they didn't like it that much. Forest was great for food, resources, but at the same time it was mysterious. Strange things would happen in the forest. People would go missing. Rumors of certain creatures living in the forest would also be there. Could really be strange sometimes. And they could be as much beautiful creature as bad ones. For example, everyone knew during the Middle Ages that unicorn lived in the forest. Well, as a matter of fact, a lot of creatures lived in the forest. No, not remove it completely. Just change it around. Here we go. A lot of creatures lived in the forest. No, if something was hard to find, like a unicorn, it would just state that it's very rare to find it. And where would you find it? In the forest. Yeah, of course. So yeah. Love and hate relationship with the forest. So, at the same time, it would be normal for the road to avoid the forest. Just staying a bit outside of it. But at the same time, no, roads could be what would limit a forest. So it really depends on your world. What is their relationship in your world to forest? And that can help you decide how close to forest do you want roads to be. Here, I think it's an interesting thing to make it sort of good, but not completely. Hold on. Alright. Just making sure that the microphone was okay. But when, like me, you want to give a reason for things, it does mean that you need to increase the number of forested areas in some places, like this here. If the forest moves inward, so you can see what I'm talking about. So here, if the forest moves like this inward, it justifies why no road ever happened like this, or one that would hug the forest and go from here to here. If the forest just goes inside here, well then, easier to do this. Okay. As always, just have a little reserve of trees. No, yes, alright. I think we'll make do with the camera as it is today. Alright. trees. Well, I say pine, but it's generic coniferous tree. Okay, that's exactly the right size. Alright. Oh, we have this coloration again. We had that in the other map. And I can't see it. I don't see the discoloration here. So, well. Alright. No, let's do this like this and like this. It is interesting to just force the road, follow this, and like this, yeah. Okay. Just make it an obstacle. So that go like this, like this. I feel like I probably used the tool to place the trees on this. They feel a bit weirdly spaced. But you know, it's okay. It really depends on how you want to create your map, honestly. I just enjoy it better when it is a bit more dense but cleaner. But yeah, if you want to use the tool provided here with the density and placement, it sure is going to reduce the amount of time that you're going to spend trying to figure everything out, trying to build your forest. Yeah. So like this, there is a reason why the road would do this. And small bumps like this, I like to put something there so that it has a visible reason. But to be quite honest, having walked a fair amount in the past, I'll say that roads really do tend to be a bit snaky, simply because people will naturally take the path of less resistance. So if there's a hill, they'll prefer going around it. And so there's going to be a few bumps. You know, when you look at this, there's probably just a few hills here, making it easier for the road to go like this. Because honestly, if you're always walking, you won't mind a hill, but if you have a horse with a cart, even worse if you have to carry your goods yourself. Oh, jeez Louise. Yeah. You're gonna avoid anything that is even slightly bumpy. when I was walking, there were places like this where, especially in France, where they would intentionally make the road harder. Say, oh, this is how it was supposed to be. This is how it was before. No, no. People didn't want to make life harder. So their idea of, oh, jeez. It's a wound that I have on the finger. It just won't close. A bit worried it got infected, but apparently it didn't. It just won't close because it's weirdly placed. It really hurts sometimes. Helps when I put moisturizing cream, because the reason why there's a wound there, it's because for those of you wondering what I'm talking about, this finger right here on the side, there's a huge gash in it. Skin split open because my work dries up my hands. Well, actually, it's the gloves that I'm wearing. Alright. Well, no, I think this works kind of well. Alright. So, as always, 1.1 mile. Good point. Save. Just want to check something. Yeah, okay. No, honestly, I think I've I might have misplaced these. It's just that I saw a map, not a map, an actual region, and I sort of realized that, oh yeah, marshes are usually lake themselves. They're just shallow lake. Or really overgrown lake. So here's what I mean. I think that land, remove land, brush size. I think that this would be more accurate. this would be more accurate. Let's just check something. How did other people do this? Why not? Here we are. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that's... Oh, man. It's annoying. Yeah, but then again... People usually make maps on a smaller scale. Alright. What I want to know is... How do they make this? To be quite honest. Alright. Some people make really interesting maps. Okay, you know, nothing there. Huh, yeah. Custom assets. What I'm interested in is this. No, come on. Give it to me. Oh, god damn, I hate that when it happens. Alright. People do seem to be using it the same way I have, but... well, some people have a lot of talents. And like, yeah... That's intriguing. What would... Yeah, okay, that's an interesting question. What would that look like if we use the tool for it? Is that it? Like tool, alright. Intriguing. What? Why? It's just to boost it? Boy, that's... Right. Okay. Interesting. Alright, what did I just learn? Why am I so weirded out? Why am I reacting the way I'm reacting? Alright. Alright, so what did I just learn? Small lake are actually pretty nice. They work kind of well. The problem is that when you increase the brush, it doesn't actually make a good contour. It feels like it's just making it bigger. Which isn't actually interesting to me. Because beyond a certain point, for example, this is still good. This is still good. Now we're starting to see weird edges. What if we boost the details to maximum? Okay, so that's the roughness on the sides. That's interesting. Oh, that's just a big glob. Okay, okay. Oh. And the brush size. So anything above 250, I think, makes for weird. Yeah. Even so, alright. Okay. And the sputtering is back. Oh, honestly. I don't know how to rearrange everything anymore. How is that? No? Yes? How's that? Alright. Maybe this? Okay, so that helps. Okay. So the cord needs to go backward. Hold on, I'm gonna try and arrange this differently. Hold on. Okay. The cord needs to be pulled backward. How about this? Seems to work. Let's go with that for a while. No, oh, jeez. Okay. let's try this. Okay. I just need a little bit of ambient sound. I keep using rain because honestly I like it. Thunderstorm, for me it's very soothing. Alright, the lakes. So here's my thing. I like the lake the way it is. I don't mind building lakes the way I've been building them, but when see, here's the thing. If there isn't any color, that's interesting. If there is color, it's going to be more interesting like this. Why? Because it blends with it. See? So now you have better feeling that, oh, look, there is a river and it's part of lake. Yay! But without color, I like this better. Why? Because you can actually see it. Yep. Sputtering is back, huh? It's back. I don't know what to do anymore. Alright, hold on. Fortunately, I only hear the sputtering when I'm live, so let's try and bolt in the screw properly. Maybe that'll work. Ouch. Damn. Hey. That might have been it. Okay. Nice. But this here doesn't help me. All right. All right, now okay. So all of that just so that we could remain exactly the way we are. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. But I am going to tighten forest just a little bit. Just because I feel like there's a lot of room. Well, actually, I feel like this would work. like this. We put a big one here. Put a small one here. Put a pine tree here. Alright, so a bit more like this. Immediately notice it when there is no more sound. And quite honestly, I put the ambiance sound when I'm working on this alone. There's always the ambient sound. It just helps me. Maybe I'm just getting old. Apparently the older you get, the easier it becomes to work when there's music. Something to do with the older you get, the more active your mind becomes. And some sounds will help quiet the mind. I don't know. I read about this little study that was made. Alright. Here. Oh, goodness gracious. Sweet Lord, good heavens. Holy flipgors. Alright. That was a reference to a very, very old commercial. Like this, and this, and this, and this. No, that wasn't a reference. Alright. Okay, just that a little bit. Alright, alright. That's good, that's good. Save. Now, it's normal for forest to exist, be there. So, how about just a little forested area here? The tall grass prevents it from spreading too much. And the road, over time, cut it off from developing. Now the forest provides interesting resource for the towns there. And how about we just refresh our pool of vegetation so we can just add whatever we want. Hold on, this, I think it was 70%. Yep, 70%. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's a custom asset and symbols, not the brush. Should really find something that helps me create a tool for it. Hold on. How about forest? Did grow a little bit, but not that much. See a little forest here. How about we put one here? Road forks in the forest. I don't know. I think it gives it a little bit of character. Alright, so now we have a reason why this happens here. How about we give ourselves a reason why this happens here. Alright, so we got a nice little forest here. Part of it is in the clearing. So when you walk, there's a large portion here where you can see forest here, comes out. Yeah, okay. Maybe one here as well. No, small one. And we put a large one in the middle. One feels nice here, here, here. It's just a small portion of the forest that comes out. Like this? Yeah, sure, like this. Giving ourselves a little forest here. Right. I think maybe no. But I like this. Oh, maybe I like this. Yeah, maybe I like this. Forest crossed. Yeah, I like this. Here. Gives a reason for why it goes around. Yeah, here we go. How about that? No, that's too big. Right here. Here. No. Here. What do you think? Yeah, like this. Maybe not this one. This one here? Yeah. Okay. Gives an interesting reason. Doesn't go into the forest, but the forest does grow around it like this. Gives us a reason for the road going around it. I feel like there should be another tree here. Yeah. All right. Okay. That is definitely yeah, just a small band here. This is why it crosses here, because the forest is denser here and here, but here it's only maybe a mile or two inside of the forest. Here also maybe 2 miles inside of the forest. It's the thinnest part. All right, let's move on somewhere else. Does it need to be forest everywhere? There's room to put different things. Here we do need an excuse. This is a whole mess of lines, and so I think that a forest here would help justify this shape. Had to go around it. Yeah. Had to go around it. Yeah, here as well. Here as well. So let's put our little reserve of trees here. 70%. I'm so sorry. I am gaseous tonight. Oh, and tired. Oh, to be honest, I've been tired all week long. It's been a hard week. A lot of difficulty sleeping. Honestly, at the beginning of the week, it felt like my eyes were being pulled out of their socket. You know, when you're really tired, that feeling that your eyes are being pulled out. You just want to rub them, but it doesn't do anything. You try and sleep, and it feels like you're never sleeping enough. Yeah. That was like that for me at the beginning of the week. Feels a little bit better now. Not completely better, but well, no. This one here. This. So now we have a reason why the road goes like this. There was a forest, so they couldn't just create lines, so they built the road around the forest. Definitely feel like it gives a reason. So probably also put one here. So that there's a reason why there's no road coming from here to here. Here there is. I put some hills there. Large forest here. I feel like there needs to be a reason here. Okay. Why there's no road? So by doing this, we give ourselves a reason. Do we have more? Yes, we have more. No, we don't have more than this. All right. Let's just make it a little bit tighter. Right. Just like this. And going downward. Sort of completely isolating. Oops. This part here. Okay, like this. Forces to go beyond this here. That's good. I think a little forest here also. 100%. 70%. Boom, 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 boom. How about the two forests connect? Not by a huge band, just no, not even. It's just something that happened here. Two forests connect, but that's it. That is all. Like this. Creates a little bit of an isolated place. That's interesting. Save. How about just a little bit of a forest here? Not too big, because there's a huge one right there. You could add a tree here. But just enough to justify this small forest. Small forest. Considering putting this village inside of the forest. How about we do and we don't? Like this. So that way, it is a bit of a forested area. It's nearly inside of a forest, but also not. See, on this side, when you go down, you actually have a clear path, and it's not inside a forest. It's really at the edge of the forest. Over time, there's a path that was drawn here. Just people walking by. Eventually it created a path. Now, why wouldn't there be something inside here? There needs to be a reason why it goes around. You know, in 100 years, maybe, but right now, no. Absolutely not. Forest keeps on going, actually. That's interesting. That's interesting. I actually like it. I actually like it. Is that the sputtering or is it it's the music? It's the sputtering. I don't know how to solve this. No. Okay. Go like this, like this. Gives it a little bit more of a denser feeling. Maybe just one tree here. Like this. Like this. Yeah. Okay. Like this here. I think we need a big one here. Yep. Big one, big one, big one. Like this. Yeah, that's already much better. And a big one here. There you go. That works. Alright, I feel like this can only work here if there's a decent amount of place here. Maybe even remove this one. And this one. Just put 3 more inside here. Okay, like this. Yeah. Okay, I think that works. All right. Now, to add a little bit of variety, because it can't always be forest. Now, before we say it can't always be forest, save. All right. Let's go back in orbit and look at the map. See, now that's a lot better. Oh, I do feel like there should be a forest here. Northwest of the mountain. Yeah. On each side of the capital. Not big forest. Small ones. Yeah, small ones. All right. All right. Yeah, okay. I think that's where we'll go from here. Maybe a forest crowning the capital. A bit of forest here, here, and here. What do you think? Well, Draken, I think that you are right. There should be a forest here. Why do you think that? I don't know. I feel like it's important. I agree. See? Conversation. No, it's not how most conversation go for me. Usually I don't answer. Alright. Let's add this one here. It's just gonna go inside here. Just give a justification why there's no road connecting this here, here, and here. So I feel like there should be something there. Yeah. Like this. Keeps on moving like this. This. Ooh, good lord. Sorry. Part of my dinner came back up. Oh, that's gross. Okay. Let's have it go all the way to the river. Anyway, there's a good reason why. Actually, let's have it go to the other side of the river. Okay, like this. Look. Alright. I don't know. You want to go down the river? The river, there's going to be a portion of it inside of a forest. It's always good potential for adventures. And ambush. And both. Now, something really annoying for me anyways happened last episode for the live campaign. Actually, the last 2 episodes. So, because it was a Halloween, I made an event for my players. It also gave a good reason, a good way to have them participate in an interrogation that was happening, a prisoner they had. So the initial intention was to just have them participate in the interrogation. I was kind of hoping, and thank goodness, it's how it happened also with the players, that no one would just want to resort to violent torture. And good thing I read my players right. So no one turns to violent torture, no one wants to just make the guy suffer, even though he does a atrocious thing to the larger family of one of our players. So everything happens as planned up to there. Now, Halloween happens. And I figured that, okay, why not? Let's, instead of just being witness that can sort of influence the questions and the information that you'll be able to have, why not take Halloween and have it happen, have it do more. So, players find themselves once again thrown into the nightmare realm that they have visited before. And the information they need is scattered in the monastery they were in. And the monastery they're in right now is a nightmare version of the monastery before. Up until then, everything's going fine. It's perfect. Everything works. It's amazing. Then the challenges arrive. And you know what's annoying in what happened? I think that if a horror movie had people as cautious as my players were during that event, a lot of horror movie would have different endings, with a lot less people dying. With, well, we did have one that tried to push someone in the abyss, but you know, with 1 or 2 exceptions, I wasn't expecting to be annoyed by that, but I was. Why? Because you sort of throw them into a horror situation. They start acting and reacting, and you, oh, for the first time since we've played, they're cautious. They're actually truly cautious. They don't do stupid things. Well, not completely, but you know. It was slightly frustrating for me. But the important thing, no matter how frustrating it may be for me, is that the event was fun for the players. And it was. I asked them and they said they had fun, and that's what's important. All right. Now, to be honest, I have no problem with the way that they handle things a lot of the time. Why? Because one of the reasons why I like Dungeons and Dragons and RPG in general is because sometimes they surprise me. I didn't expect them to figure this thing out, or I didn't expect them to come up with this answer to this problem. I like that. I like it when my players sometimes do something that, oh, that's nice. For example, during that same event, one of the players is a rogue, and you realize that they were dealing with a rogue also. So he had the brilliant idea of asking me if he saw anywhere in the monastery, in the nightmare version of the monastery, thief cans. I didn't expect that, but I liked that I was asked that question. So I rewarded it. Made things easier for the players. Oh, good. Sorry. See, we got a sort of a crown here. Right, that works. All right, I think that works. Now let's go with here. Good heavens. Let's go with hills. Is that it? Sorry. Remember that when you're playing, your players are playing also, and they want their ideas to be good. And I'm not saying you should always reward every single idea, and bit of a hill here. How about we extend this here and here? Could be avoided. So they did. Well, mostly. How about that? Something could be here. I think something should be here. Maybe a layer. How about a rune? What was the symbol for ruins? What was it? The map, it was large island. What were the symbols for ruin? And square with an X. Symbol, no. Yes, symbol. This should be just a little smaller. Maybe one more. Yeah, okay. That looks. No. What about two more? Yeah, okay, that's better. Yeah, there's a ruin here. Don't know what happened. You're gonna have to figure it out. There is just a ruin. Let's keep going with the hills. I feel like there needs to be hill. That's right. I changed the Also, don't pressure yourself in a game. If someone does something and you want to reward it, but you didn't plan for it. You can take things easy and reward them later. Just write down a note that this player had a good idea and you didn't know how to reward them, so you didn't at the time. But write it down. And at one point, you may get an idea. And the sputtering. Sputter, sputter, sputter. You may get an idea and realize that, oh, okay, that's good. That's actually good. Now I know how I'm going to reward this. Here we go. Yeah, 2 ruins. Maybe. Okay, yeah. long ago there was something here. It's a twin temple. I don't know. The point is that there is potential there. Potential for something to happen. Could be a ritual that you need to do the two temples. Let's tighten this up here so that the temple can be placed a little bit further inside. Yeah, like this. And this one here. Just another one here. I don't know, come up with something. All right. How about we add a little marsh? It's going to justify why the things between the two area. Hold on. Let's marsh. All right, so all right. Do we have it? Yes, we have it. All right, undo. Marshy area around here, and culminating in tall grass. Here we gives us a reason why the forest didn't grow. Didn't keep on growing. Like this. Yeah, alright, that gives something. Alright. Need something here. Tall grass again? Maybe a small mountainous area. Yeah, there's a huge mountain here. Maybe hold on, let's find its equivalent. So we get Alright, that's too big. 70%? No, still not small enough. 75%. 75%. Let's have a bit of a mountainous area here. Nothing too wild, just few mountains. I feel like there should be one more here. Yeah. All right. So, how does that look? Oh, wow. I just had an incredible flare of how do you call it? A desire to bite into grapefruit. All right. Can I cut the sound for a moment? And we're back. All right. There needs to be something here. Right in the center of this. But what? The region I'm talking about is this one here, this triangle. I feel like we have enough forest in the area. Maybe a lone mountain? Is it this one here? No, it's not. So it's this one here. Is it too big? Let's make it smaller. No, that's not. No, I said bigger. Alright. No, that's not it. 70%. 75%. Yeah, okay, 75%. Undo. Undo. Okay, I think that could be good. It could be enough. Just, or maybe even that is too big. And maybe, oh, that's nice. It's not it. Okay, it's this one here. No, I think it was 70%. Yeah, 70%. Alright. Let's have it just... How about we... like this? Let's move it up slightly. Right, just a peek. Actually, yeah, it mirrors this one a little bit. There could be some story behind this. Now, why wouldn't they? Because marshlands. I think it's 100. It's this one here. Which one it is? Which one is it? Which one is it? With 2 dots on the side. Is that? No, that's not the right one. No. Oh, I think it's this one here. Yeah, it's this one here. Alright, so undo. Like this. Ah, come on. Really am fed up with this sputtering noise. Alright. I think we have it. I think we have everything. Let's go back in orbit. Alright, so there's a good reason there. Now we have a reason here. We could just increase the force. Just make one arm of the forest here. Just have it increase just a little bit so that there's a reason why there were never 2 roads. Sorry. All right. Here what we are doing. So removing this a little bit. Like this. No, I want a small one. I want a small one. Why not have a good time? Tree. Is it at 70%? Yeah, 70%. Okay, just have a few pine trees to take from. A little bit of a forest here. So this is why the road goes around it. Now we have to increase the size of this forest just a little bit. And I think we'll have everything. Tree here, tree here, tree here, and tree here. Alright, let's have it cover the whole thing. So there's a reason why no road was ever built. Because there's a forest. In the middle of it. It's preventing anyone from trying to here like this. I guess the first time I made this map, I was a bit more concerned about showing the features of the software. So there are some details that eluded me, but now I'm focusing more on creating a map, so all right. This and this, and remove this. Alright, what does it look like from orbit? Alright, so we got huge forests. We got reasons why roads weren't built there. We got roads here, we got roads here. maybe we do this like this. Yeah, okay, here we do this like this. So there's an actual reason why they didn't just make another road here. Let's go back into orbit. Alright, you got something here, we got something here. Now there's only one, no. No, I think we're good. Maybe you could put something. Hills. Yeah, hills. 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 Nope, nope, that's not the one. No, okay, no, I have a different one. Okay, that's the one, that's the one. Alright, remove. We had a reason why the forest didn't grow. And why the road doesn't go there. Right. Everything's fine here. Now why wasn't there something here? Same reason? Helps. Yeah. It even contains the marsh. All right. Now we have it. We got a reason for everything. Save. Path. I want this one to be a little bit more, but I think we need an edit point. Yeah. That's nice. Can I get a long one? Yep, a long one here. here. I think we have a reason for everything. Everything is good, and I think this map works a little bit better. Right, okay. I think this should be increased a little bit. Tall grass. Hissing plain here. Tall grass should be increased in size just a little bit. Tall grass. Can I get an equivalent to make sure that it's the right size? It's in here. Okay, it's good. No, there is a reason why this didn't go there. We're going to densify this area slightly by moving trees around. And it will give us room for that. The other part of the lost trail. No, not that. This one here. Let's put it at 0.5. And it goes from here to here. And here to here. Now, edit points. That's way too bumpy. Alright, that's good. Maybe reduce that to 0.4. Yep. Symbols. So now we know that this connects somewhere. Maybe not make it that long. Just make it a little bit shorter, like this. And symbol, grab, like this. All right. No, I didn't want another one. I think we have enough. Like this, and like this. Symbol. How about we make it less obviously linked? Instead, let's have it go down. Right. I don't want this one here. Symbol. Just gonna need a few more forests. Here and here. Right, alright. Let's push everything a bit closer together here. Like this. We are putting a larger tree here. Yeah, okay. Let's put this here. And a larger one here. Yeah, I think that works. All right. Save. Oh. I think we got everything. Maybe just densify forest just a little bit here. Like this. Like here as well. No, I want a big one. Okay. Okay, we got something a little bit more here. Okay. 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 Shove you here, just a little bit more here, 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 here. And maybe one little tiny tree here. Okay. Yeah. I think we got it. Go back to orbit. There we go. We need to add to the legend ruins. Symbol. I think it is 70%, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. So now label, is that it? Label? Yeah, that's it. All right. But I think, is that, no. Okay, yeah, that was it. Like this. Okay, yeah, that's good, that's good. Just lowering it a little bit. Right. Let's put ourselves a guide. Damn, that stings. I guess. All right. Let's go with 100%. No. Let's go with 150. Let's go with 175. Okay, good. So why? All right. So like this. We'll remove this one. All right. So this is our middle line. Should try and put everything on the other side. City, town, village, temple, and this is where we need to make room. Symbols. Let's go with path. First, let's put it all the way down. Straighten it up. Here we go. Really? I think it's not completely. Come on. Maybe this one here. Yeah, okay. That's good. Symbol. Save. Alright. We're making room for the new symbol. Why does this one have color? I think that was 70%. That's annoying. That was the problem. All right. There we go. Okay. Oh. Like this. Now we have. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think we had to just. All right, +4. Alright, so now we got all of this. Got more room. You just made more room. Oh, jeez. It's really, really, really starting to sting a lot. Gonna have to take care of it really soon. Oh well, I'm finishing in 15 minutes, so. There. Done. Alright. Okay. Don't worry, it's not a glitch. It really doesn't show the square that tells you that you've selected all of this. It's behind the label, so. It's not because it's not showing, it's because it's not showing. No, it's not a glitch. It really is because it's behind. Oh. Yeah, okay. No. Oh. Yeah, alright. Here. Tall mountain. Let's go with mountain period. Mountin. Okay. No, I don't want a new one. I just want to alter this one. Add something at the end. Path 24 miles. No, I just want to click somewhere else. Alright. Better centered. Tree. Hills. Tall grass. Swamp. And ruins. And we remove this. And now we got everything. I think we have a better map. We're probably missing some names. But other than that, I think we got everything. It's more populated. The forest boundary feels better, feels more natural. There's a reason now for why some of the roads are the way they are. It's not just a mess of, oh, okay, we went there. Now, I get that sometimes it just happens, but also. I just saw a place that bugs me. Ow, why am I feeling some pain here? Alright. I guess it's the syndrome of the artist feeling like it's never done. Should be something linking those two roads. Or rather, there should be a reason why those two roads are not linked. That's because there's a small forest. Really not a big one. Yep. No, I don't want a big one. I want a small one. Or maybe there should be. This one here and this one here. And a little bit of tall grass. Here. I guess someone could have built a road going like this. But there could be a reason in the forests. That will have to be something your adventurers will figure out. Right. I think we got everything. So, what do you think? How about this? It's the island of the Misty Mountain. There's a large forest. There's two large forests. You can easily see an elven settlement in the forest. Maybe it has something to do with the fragrant grove. The road could go past it, near it, or completely avoid it. It could be something about druids. There are two isolated forests behind the rivers. So there could be elves living there. So you have your region for elves. Dwarves, you get a Mountain of Lies, but I feel like Mountain of Lies should probably be more of a adventure area, but there could be a settlement with dwarves. This is why it's known. But I feel like the Misty Mountain should be where their main kingdom is. You got hills everywhere. Could be a place where hill dwarves are very, very prominent. Could be the reason why there are two ruins here. There were dwarven settlement. And this is why the stalking plains become the stalking plains. The dwarves living in the whether two ruins, they all migrated. They all left. It's part of a a war that happened 500 years ago, something like that. They abandoned that region and they resettle in the Stalking Hills, and it's actually dwarves stalking people. They don't like it, so they defend the area because it's the only viable area left for them. Halflings could live prominently in the northern and southern region. A lot of large, flat ground. Could actually easily be a halfling area on the left side of the river. On the northern side, there's a town at the center, so it could be their trade hub. And the two villages would be their land, and everything in between the two could be their land, and they cultivate it. It's huge fields. Yeah. Dragonborn could live on the isolated island. No, they withdrew a little bit. They have their own little ecosystem, their own little society. Actually, there's a temple there. So maybe you have a culture of dragonborn monk. You know, dragonborn are always supposed to be very hyperactive, ostentatious. But this is why the little temple is isolated. They still found a way to channel their aggression, their energy to the life of monk, the martial side of monk. I think you have something for everything. Right, I think that's it for tonight. We have our island fully prepared. Next episode, we will be going to the Broken Isles, I think. Yep. But honestly, I don't think there's that much work to be done on them. I'm going to remove the color. But a lot of it feels... What was that sound? A lot of it feels... good. Okay. You know? It's a very small place, this Broken Island. Oh, I'm going to have to adjust the paths. I just saw a few places where it's weirder. So this one's probably going to be very quick to adjust. Which means... we're going to adjust the symbols on this one. But we'll be done after that. We're finally going to be ready. Alright. Alright. So let's go back to the Misty Mountains. That's going to be it for tonight. Oh wow, there was a little bit of a lag at one point. Alright. Well. Alright, so thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for watching. Hope you had a relaxing evening, a pleasant one. I don't know. Maybe you were making your own map. Maybe you just enjoy the quiet time. whatever the reason. I hope you had a pleasant, whatever part of the day it is, wherever you are in the world. Um, with me as we were building this. So, thank you for being here. See you next week, next Thursdays, if you want another map making stream. Wednesday, if you want live D&D campaign. Wednesday schedule fits more of a West Coast audience because of the time. And then there's a rebroadcast on Friday, which suits more of a Eastern Coast audience for the broadcasting time. For now, this is everything we have on the channel those 3 days. Working to try and get a 4th day, but we'll see. And I'm gonna keep working on the Discord, so we might actually have a Discord at one point, which I know a few people have reached out to me saying that they would like it, so hope you will be there at that moment. Yeah, that's it. That's the schedule and everything. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you want to support the channel, you can easily do this by following us, leaving a like, leaving a comment on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. You can do more if you want by making a donation, becoming a Patreon, subscribing on Twitch. All of the informations for all of these things are below the window. There are links for everything, including if you like the software, Wonderdraft, and if you like the ambiance at the beginning of the stream, it was an ambient mixer. Again, all these information written below the window. But if you can't do anything of everything I mentioned, whatever reason, there's one very free thing you can do that is mostly effortless, but that actually really does help the channel, and that's spreading the word of this channel. So, thank you for being here. See you next week, and as always, stay safe and stay healthy. Good night. Oh. Campfire sound. Gotta end with campfire. Bye.